Ellie dreamed about the same dreadful day that flashed before her eyes, where she saw herself being forced by Emmy to cradle her parents. What's even pained her even more as she witnessed Elaine intervening by switching in, stopping her from fulfilling her enemy's order right until she witnessed the most painful part she would never forget, watching her enemy kill her sister with a gun from existence. Witnessing this same terrible events was too much for her to bear. She shut her eyes and shrieked, "Stop! Stop tormenting me with this flashback. I don't want to see this anymore. Just stop! Stop!" Her cry causing everything around her shattered into pieces like glass. Now only blackness is around her. She fell to her knees and began to weep into her hands, not wanting to witness this same dreadful dream anymore. She doesn't know how much longer she knelt and weeping there. She was terrified to see it again if she knew it was still there to torment and haunt her, until she felt a soft touch gently moving over her hands and cheek.
Ellie.
She stopped sobbing. She heard a gentle voice calling her. But who was calling her? And that voice sounds very familiar. She looked up from her hands, in great surprise that it was Elaine who was calling her, kneeling right before her looking at her with concern. "Elaine?"
Ellie, don't cry.
Elaine shushed her gently, wiping away the remaining tears on her cheeks. Ellie remained there, watching her sister wipe her cheeks, but that did not stop her from talking to her. "Elaine, I thought you were." She went silent once more as Elaine removed her bow she usually wears, and placed beside them on the black and white square surface made of darkness, which was their own mind space. Elaine then pulled Ellie into her embrace, whispering into the ear of her sister.
Ellie, I know you're blaming yourself for all this mess, especially after I got killed. But Ellie, there's no need for you to blame yourself, because you don't have to. Seeing you hurting and blaming yourself had saddened me to see you like this.
"But Elaine, isn't that obvious? I'm the one who got us into this mess. It makes sense that it was clearly my fault."
You don't have to.
Ellie went silent by Elaine's harsh, sad voice. She never heard her sister could say something like that. Ellie was pulled off from her embrace and stared face to face with her sister, who seemed to be on the verge of tears.
You don't have to.
She repeated, her tone almost gentle, but there's an edge of sharp tone in it.
Because it was clearly not your fault. All those bad things you did is not from you. It was all her doing, ordering you to do her dirty works. All these things happened to you, me, our parents and everyone, was her fault, not you. Please Ellie, I don't want you to keep believing it was your fault and keep blaming yourself in all your life. You're already in great pain. So, I begged you, stop blaming yourself anymore.
Ellie's eyes widened behind her aviators. She could feel a sharp, stabbing ache in her heart, new welling tears running down her cheek. The emotions she felt right now was even greater than she thought that she could handle it by trying not to cry. Elaine brought herself closer to her.
It's been rough, hasn't it?
Elaine's words was like a last straw for her and was strong enough to break her dam. Ellie felt her own emotions flowing out of her as her whole body trembled with overwhelm of pent-up emotions. Fear, anger, guilt, and remorse, all of them flow all at once as she wept. It was rough. Ellie leaned into her shoulder and cried, then embraced again by Elaine. She gently laid her weeping sister down to rest and bent on her lap and consoling her like the way a mother comforting a crying child, like how their own mother had done this to them when they were very little girls. Elaine caressed her dark brown hair as she watched Ellie crying and sobbing uncontrollably, dampening her laugh by the deluge of her tears.
Hush, it's all right. Sister, I'm here. Let those tears come.
She whispered in consoling words to her as she took her hand that rest of the edge of her lap in her own, silently wishing for her sister to be okay, right after she went through this ordeal she experienced.